Nothing bad happened. There was no fight, no argument, no moment you can point to and say, that's when it changed. But something changed. They still reply. They're still polite. They're still there. And yet, it feels heavier now. Different. Tighter. You notice it before you can explain it. Yesterday, the connection felt easy. Today, it feels tense. And you keep thinking, what happened? Your mind starts looping. Do I wait? Do I give space? Do I say something? If I stay quiet, will they forget me? If I speak, will I push them away? Every option feels risky because this doesn't feel small. It feels like one wrong move could change everything. And that's the worst part. Not the distance. The uncertainty. You don't know where you stand anymore. So you start watching everything. Their tone, their replies, their online status. You read meaning into small things you never cared about before, not because you're insecure, because you feel something slipping. And when something feels unstable, the mind tries to control it. Let me tell you something first. This didn't happen because you said the wrong thing. It's not because you texted too much. It's not because you weren't interesting enough. It's not because you weren't enough. This isn't about a mistake. And it's not about you ruining anything. So stop blaming yourself. For some people, emotional closeness feels dangerous. Not painful, not bad, just overwhelming. At the beginning, connection feels light. No expectations, no emotional responsibility. You're close, but not attached. There's curiosity without pressure. But then something shifts. They start caring. They start feeling. They start realizing this person matters. And that's when their system reacts. Because now they're seen. Now they're emotionally involved. Now they're exposed. There's an unspoken pressure to stay present, to stay consistent, to stay emotionally available. Not because you demand it, because awareness demands it. And for people who never learned how to stay regulated inside closeness, distance feels safer than connection, so their system does what it knows. It pulls back, not to hurt you, not to manipulate you, not to test you, to breathe. That's why this often happens after good moments, after deep talks, after vulnerability, after emotional bonding, not after fights. Closeness increases emotional load, and emotional load triggers withdrawal in people who regulate through distance. So it feels sudden. But it isn't random. It's predictable. From your side, it looks like they lost interest. From their side, it feels like they're overwhelmed. Two different experiences. Same situation. And this is where most damage happens. When you interpret regulation as rejection, you respond with urgency. You reach. You chase. You seek reassurance. You try to fix it. But urgency increases intensity. And intensity is exactly what their system is trying to escape. So chasing creates more distance. Pressure creates shutdown. Demanding clarity creates withdrawal. Not because you're wrong, because timing matters when nervous systems are involved. Calm does something different. Calm lowers emotional temperature. Calm creates safety. Calm allows regulation. This isn't about playing games, it's about not reacting from fear. Because fear is loud, and healing requires quiet. This moment doesn't mean the connection was fake. It doesn't mean closeness was a mistake. It means closeness revealed how emotions are handled. And once you see that, you stop overthinking every silence. You stop rewriting the past. You stop blaming yourself for something that isn't yours to carry. Understanding replaces panic, and panic is what drains you the most. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can offer a connection is not more emotion, but emotional steadiness. Closeness didn't break anything. It showed how intensity is managed. And when you understand that, you stop fighting the moment. You let it settle, and settling is often where clarity returns. If this helped you understand something you couldn't name before, subscribe. These videos are for moments like this.